Hello and welcome to my tutorial on how to use a Google form in order to make a quiz. We're going to go through some steps that I identified to follow, and then it should be easy as pie for you too. So you're going to want to make sure that you are at google.ca and that you are signed into whatever account you want to be sending this quiz from. Then you're going to go up to the top right corner and you're going to click on these tiles up here to find which one you want to use. You're going to scroll down until you find where the Google Forms tab is and click on it. Then you're going to go into start a new form. Okay, when you go across the top, you're going to see that in the top right hand corner there's a sort of a menu section, and then in the middle there's all the question parts. You're going to go up and over right into settings, into quizzes, and click make this a quiz. There are lots of quiz options to go through about grade and what they can see, and you'll have to decide what you want from each of those. Presentation, general. Make sure that you do go through those and make sure that they are the settings that you want them to be, because there are quite a few options, but not all of them are pertinent to us today. Then you're going to go down into the parts of the quiz. Okay, so there are a couple different parts. There's the title, there's the description of that part, there's the question. Okay, you can have as many questions as you want. So when you look at this, you can put like this is the quiz. I can't spell. You can put a description, and then you can go into the question. Okay, so you're going to notice at the top there's these little dots. That's if you do have more than one, you can drag it around to where it fits. You put the question here, what is Google? But you can keep going from there and add in options. So if you go over here, you can see there are many types of answers that you can ask for from your quiz, from short answer paragraph, to check boxes, to multiple choice, to a grid of sorts, to a scale, to a date, to the time. There are many options, so you shouldn't really run out of the kinds of options that you want. You can add an image into each line. So if you want an image for what is Google, you put Google, and then you can add other. And then if you go over to the right here, you can see that there are parts of the quiz itself that you can add. So if you want another question, or if you want to divide it in with a title or an image, or if you want to add in a video that they need to answer questions about, or make a completely separate section. So it's all part of one quiz, but maybe one section is about the Romans and one is about the Greeks, all that kind of stuff. Down here you can make it required or not required. You can add a description, show the description. You can duplicate that question. Then you got to go to the bottom, you got to click answer key, and you got to make sure that you tell Google what the answer is, what that answer is worth, and then if you want, you can also give feedback for both incorrect and correct answers. And then once all of that is done, once you're sure, like this is exactly the quiz I want, you can go up here and you can preview it. So then you can click on that and you can preview what the quiz looks like. Ours looks pretty terrible because I didn't do much, but it's not. You're going to want to be able to go through that because it's going to help you catch a lot of places where you went wrong. And then you can send it. So when you send it, you can send it lots of different ways, from email to embedded link to HTML. And then once you're done sending them out and all of your students or whoever has responded to it, this is where you see your responses, and you can even create a spreadsheet from them. So there are lots of options here. I definitely didn't cover them all. Definitely didn't even touch them all, so make sure that you do play around a little bit when you're doing it yourself. But that's the basic answer or system, to how you go from form to quiz, and so long as you follow those steps, you should be good to go.